Forse mi sembra un po'... I can relate. Soon my apartment will be in the dark, and Mina,
yeah, because
like Stranger Things light. So it's okay.
no, because yes, I can switch on the light, but it's okay. The important thing is that I can see you.
Perfect. I can see you a little. So everybody, I see that Laura is coming. Okay, let's wait for everybody to show up. I paused the recording. What did I do? Okay, hello. Let's see who will show up. So yesterday was the new moon. How are you feeling, everybody? Did you spend the weekend crying, or it's okay?
No, it's okay.
Did you spend the weekend crying like me, or it's okay? Okay, because okay, let's see if some more people will show up. I will start with a small introduction. As usual, I use like things, chakras or events to have some ideas for journaling, to apply our journaling tools and to have ideas of drawing. Today it will be a class of a lot of journaling, drawing, journaling, but ecco Chiara. Hello.
Ciao.
And I'm thinking about we have 2 meetings a month for the graphic journaling, so for you, for the students, and since there are not today, but there are some of Patreon who has the drawer access, I decided to maybe try to add 1 meeting a month for the drawer, for those who just to draw together, or thinking about techniques. No journaling exercise, no introspection, just skills and try things. This will be next Sunday. Hey, ciao Fabiana, welcome. So this will be next Sunday for the drawer, and of course as student you can come too if you want to. If it's not like, you can choose to show up or not. It's not an obligation, it's just for drawing. And I will see if, I guess it will be fun for the drawer to maybe have 1 hour of drawing together. So I will start this next Sunday, and we will see if it's fun or not, or anyway. For today, sorry, sipping my coffee while it's still hot. So for today, we will have like pure journaling, introspection, drawing. So no drawing exercise, even if like since the beginning of this class, these already have shifted on this, like drifted on the journaling, EV journaling aspect, but I think it was cool to divide the 2 aspects. So yesterday was the new moon. So is there some of you who knows or want to tell something about the new moon? How, like, is something you follow or not? Okay, I don't know if everybody can see the drawing from Charlotte. She drew a very big poo Faccelo, show us again. Everybody see? Mood sheet. It's like new moon is like the new beginning, but also like thinking about the past cycle of the last month, thinking about maybe there are things and like goals or accomplishment, things that we want to take back, bring with us for the next month, or maybe there are things that we are now ready to cut off our life. It's cool when there is the new moon, like tidying the apartment or journaling, like, I don't know how to say in English, it's like in Italian is tirare le somme, like when you en français c'est tirer les sommes, ça se dit pas peut-être, pas du tout. Making come si può dire?
Faire les comptes, non?
Faire les comptes, ça
du style, non?
Like this is the end, okay, this and then.
Faire le point, quoi.
Comment?
Faire le point, peut-être.
Ah, faire le point. Yes, doing the point. I don't know in English, but so today we are going to start as usual with a small meditation, just to come back in the body and open your journal in a new page to be ready to start drawing right after the meditation, but I will tell you. Take a sip of tea or of water if you have near you. And we are going to sit up and straight. Take the time to maybe move your neck a little or like loosen the shoulder. You can do like small circle just to put your body in the mood of slowing down. And today we are going to keep this energy very low, feeling this new moon weekend. We are going to stay in every feeling we are going to may arise. Close your eyes if you didn't already, and let your arms like fall wherever they fall naturally, probably on your thighs or on your lap. And put the attention on the breathing. Follow the air that comes through your nose and go down to your lungs and expand your belly. And then follow the air that comes out when you draw the navel to the spine and you empty the lungs. And from the nose, you feel it going outside. Empty the lungs. Make it the exhale the longer you can. And when you can't take it anymore, just relax the belly and feel how naturally the air comes inside from your nose and make it inside, make it enter from the lungs and feel the belly expand. You can always like put your hands on the belly or not and inhale, expand the belly. And when your belly is too big and you don't have space anymore, draw the navel to the spine, contract the belly inside and expulse the air. The more you can until you can't take it anymore. Expand, exhale, 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 exhale. And then relax the belly. And like a balloon, your belly expand. Expand, expand. When you can't take it anymore, exhale by drawing the navel to the spine slowly. Don't rush it. Control the air, the exit. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And when you can't take it anymore, exhale a little bit more and then relax the belly. Expand the belly, expand the belly. One more time. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine and empty the lungs the more you can. This is the last time. Exhale, exhale. And when you can't take it anymore, relax the belly and breathe normally. And stay in this sensation. Notice how you feel. Maybe your legs or arm are tingly. Maybe you feel lightheaded because you breathe very deeply. Maybe you have emotion that arise, like feeling of joy or sadness. And try to stay like in retreat. Observe all this like you were in a train, and all the sensation were the landscape that are passing by. And observe. And we stay like this a little bit more while you try to sit comfortable and try to feel all the feelings that are arising. And it may help to put your hand on the heart, like left hand directly on the heart and the right hand above the left hand. And you can mentally repeat, I'm here, all is good. To every feeling that may arise, you can say mentally, I'm here with you. You have the space. And try to hold the space for all the feelings. And try to feel yourself like from the inside, like the exercise we already done, feeling your heart from the inside of the chest, and then feel your shoulder and back from the inside, like an expanding energy, and feel your belly from the inside, and the upper arm and the lower arm, the hands from the inside, and so for the legs, the neck also, the head. Feel yourself from the inside expanding. And maybe you see yourself like in a cool place. Maybe you are on a beach. Maybe you are in the sky or under the sea. Try to look around and stay in your heart at the same time. And now that you are totally present, maybe you will have like an intention to set. Maybe you have some words that come to your mind. And if you don't have any, it's okay. Maybe you want to invite some guide, some favorite animal, some favorite artist to guide you for this class. Maybe you have your favorite artist that you want to use as a guide. Maybe this artist has a message for you. And whenever you get like some message, some word, this is the intention for the class today. And while staying in this energy, you can take your pen and write down those words, those messages as a title for the class of today. Okay, enjoy this sensation, enjoy this sense of being supported, and remember that all during the class, every time you will feel some tension or you will feel like some clinging, you can come back to this sensation of expanding, and maybe you can ask help to your guide, maybe to your favorite artist, or maybe your favorite, I don't know, or maybe just some animal guide or nature guide, maybe the wind, maybe everybody knows. Okay, so now stay in this sensation, stay in this expanding energy. Slowly open your eyes and click on your face on Zoom, and you can start drawing your self-portrait. I'm going to put a timer as usual. Okay, sorry. Okay. I will put like, we are going to take like a little longer. Sometimes often we do 2 minutes. We are going to do 5 minutes portrait today. So you don't have the urgency to finish. It's not a fast exercise. It's a staying exercise. Wherever you feel like losing your concentration, you come back feeling from the center of the art and expanding, and draw your self-portrait. And if you get lost in the drawing, just look at yourself. Just trust your eyes. Trust what you are seeing. And try to feel this sensation of like knowing or trusting also where your hand want to go. Like when maybe some people say, don't think too much, but it's very difficult when somebody say to you, don't think too much, because it's like the very moment you want to start to think. So like the most maybe helpful is like just trust your moving center. Trust your hand and also your eyes, this instinctive part of yourself that knows what to do. And the more you draw and the more you will trust this. It's not like the more you draw, the more you learn, like I'm doing the little signs with my hands. It's not about learning to draw. It's like trusting that you can do it. I say this mostly for all the people who will get the replay, maybe the new students, more than for you who are here today, who are veterans of the graphic journaling. You can choose to draw your head, but also can go to the shoulder and the bust. It depends by the size of your of your paper, also by the sides you want to, by the detail you want to put on. And notice the feeling, like the intention you put while doing the drawing, but also like the feelings will arise. Sometimes you can bring feelings on the drawing, or sometimes can be the other way around. Like while doing the self-portrait, you feel like, actually I feel good. Or I think I was feeling bad, but or the opposite. So we have okay, a few minutes to go. And you can use the words, like while you draw, you can always, if you have words who come to your mind, use them, because maybe sometimes it's your inner self or your guide, or whatever you want to call it, like your intuition, who's sending you like words, or sometimes there are feelings that are pressing to exit. So write down at the same time as you draw. Okay, 1 minute to go. Okay, so how do you feel? Okay, everybody. So new moon. We are going to work on the goals. We are going to work on the feeling. I see that the light is going. If I do like this, okay. Wait, I'm trying to put some more light, maybe like this. So if we, maybe better. We worked on the different chakras issues in the past weeks, actually, like maybe the past months, because I guess we started in August. So now, like, we know, maybe you applied it on your everyday journaling or also on your everyday life, like this skill to analyze what we feel by thinking, okay, is this shame? Is this worry? Is this guilt? Is this like not trusting myself? Or all the different issues we journaled about. And if you have question, you can just unmute yourself and ask the question. And the thing is, like, sometimes especially when we journal in this way, and also in life, we may have tendencies to scan a feeling, a reaction through the lens of all these, like, chakra blocks, spiritual approach, like if you are like maybe mad to someone who did you wrong, sometimes we may have the tendencies to say, okay, but maybe I am mad at this person because at the first place, I did something because I needed approval, or maybe this person, sometimes it's easy to analyze all the difference, or maybe this person is doing this because it is suffering. I don't know if some of you can relate on what I'm saying. Like, sometimes we try to manage what we feel through the eyes of, like, maybe I feel this because I don't trust myself, or maybe I get mad at this situation, but because I need to stand up, or I need to be more like this or less like that. And can you relate to this? Can you sometimes use, like, trying to analyze, but the thing is that sometimes it's always like feel good just to don't think about all this and just I don't know how to say in English this, like, just let it go. And like, I'm mad, fuck, I want to scream, I want to just to have a reaction without thinking about all the things that may apply. And it's doing, like, so today I would like to do an exercise, like graphic journaling exercise, but trying to expand the expression of a feeling. Aspetta, sti cazzi. Sti cazzi in which way? The Roman way or the north of Italy way?
That's the question, because sti cazzi, isn't it like let it all go, like sti cazzi, or yes. Is it that's the Roman one, or the
yes, this is the true one. Yes, today, okay. The good one. So today in the graphic journaling we will learn a concept, very spiritual concept, the concept of the sti cazzi. I guess that is very important for all the French and all the other people who will connect, like Deborah, who's from Brazil, or Chiara, you are from Milan. How do you use the sti cazzi?
Now in the correct form, Roman one, but I remember, like, years ago, it was more like to say, wow. Because I'm from Veneto, but I live in Milan.
Okay.
But
So for the
use it
sorry.
like sti cazzi, like to say wow.
And it's like, so for those who are not from Italy, sti cazzi is like je m'en fous. It's like je m'en fous, I don't give a fuck. This is the literal meaning. So when something happened to you, you say je m'en fous, I don't give a fuck, je lâche tout. Can also be very rude. Like if someone tell to you, today I ate ice cream, and you say sti cazzi, it's very rude because like people, okay, you don't care. But what happened is like in the north of Italy, there was a mistranslation of the sti cazzi from Rome. And so it became like an exclamation, like, wow. So when a person from the south say, today I ate the ice cream, and the person from the north say, instead of saying, wow, they say, I don't give a fuck, you can be like, what? So this is the small literature Italian class in the graphic journaling class. So like Laura said in the chat, this feeling of letting go, like this is the feeling you feel, is the feeling you feel. Then maybe you can work on it, but it's also like very important to acknowledge the feeling you're feeling. And sorry, and the thing is like in the graphic journal, but also when you tell story, and when you can be like, you can tell a story like with the graphic journaling or also in other expressive way. Sometimes it's very important. It's like keeping the wound, you say the wound open, not because you go there always to suffer, but because you keep it open to let the feeling express. And when you tell your story, so in the graphic journaling, but also can be like if you do comics or if you, in any artistic expression, when you go tap into this wounded part of you, you acknowledge the feeling, but also then you are capable of telling a story which come from a very like true part. And there is no, as we learn, there is no personality you put on to tell this story. It's just like, this sucks, this happened and sucks, and I'm telling my story. So like every time we do the graphic journaling, sometimes we can apply it like to the life, but we can apply it to our artistic work. Everybody here is an artist. So for people who catch the replay, mostly who are here are artists, but in many ways different. So and then you can build around this. But the more you peel down the personality you put on a feeling, and the more you go to the true feeling you're feeling, and the more you go into the trauma you have about some experience. Trauma can also be not for, you don't have to come from a war place to have trauma. Sometimes trauma is just something that happened that we resist and we can't explain, and we try to make sense in a way which is far from the reality, and we build our personality around this. So for today, we are going easy on ourselves because it's the new moon. But we recognize we have a creative gift with this graphic journaling, and we are going to use it to work on first on our emotion, and then we are going to do some new moon listing of things we keep and things we let go. So for starting, we are going to do a check of how we feel. we did this, I guess, did we like two class ago or less time? I don't remember. Like when we do our graph about our graphic journaling, but instead of first drawing what we did, we just dive into it and draw a list of how do we feel. Sometimes some of you send me those images, so I do just a little recap but everybody knows, like when we do the graphic journaling exercise, often we do this kind of graph, and then we write here the list and the other list, and then we have two smaller sections. But you can choose to do like this, or you can choose just to do it on the same page and just write the list and then the drawing. At this point, I guess that everybody has their own practice. So if you feel more comfortable of keeping like the graph, you can do it or not. You go as you wish. But we are going to start. So I'm going to the timer. We're going to start just very quick to do a list. Like, what time is it? Yes, like 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, maybe 1.5 minutes, to write down feelings, to write down how do you feel right now, like or in the past like few days, just very fast, like because it's not very useful to do a list of how did you felt like 1 month ago or 3 weeks ago, because like feeling is something that, for like luckily or not, but arise and then pass. So like let's maybe 1 minute, let's take 1 minute very fast, let's go and write down how do you feel right now. Can be very basic, can be very hard. Okay. Just very fast, like I'm feeling. Also can be like positive things. I'm grateful, I'm calm, I'm restless, so it can be anything. You have 15 seconds to go. At this point, probably you can go there very fast of individualize, okay, like pick the feelings. And if it's difficult, or if it's not, if you really write down both sides, you are going to write on the side of each feeling. Maybe if you have another color, you can do it. You are going to write on the side, where are you feeling this feeling? Okay, let's go 1 minute. This can be helpful if you can't write down a list of what you're feeling. Like, what I'm feeling, I don't know. Okay, you don't know. Are you feeling where are your sensations in your body? So you can, okay, I put the pause. You can write down, or you can very quick sketch like your human silhouette and use the colors to sketch down those feelings. Like, but where are you feeling those feelings? Maybe you want to, we are in the graphic journaling, so I said write down a list. It can be also write down a list of sketches. Like, then you use what work best for you. And now write down where are you feeling, what are you feeling, and maybe some more feelings may come like I said, I felt happy, but in the meantime, I'm feeling like a bulge, something in my stomach, a cold sensation, I don't know. So write everything down, draw everything down, find your own way. Today is very like we are easy on ourselves, so everybody do their own graph, their own way to approach the list. And so we are going to take another minute, and maybe you have another color to write down near those feelings. How are those feeling? Like, is it a moving sensation? Is it a shape? Is it a form? Is it like something cold, something hot? Try to, and if it's difficult, just breathe into the sensation and write it down. Okay, 15 seconds to go. Okay. So now you have a list of like, how do you feel? Maybe you have a list of like, where do you feel? How does it feels to feel the feelings? With all this sketch and list you have made, I would like to draw like a bag or a box and put all this feeling inside, like maybe the colors, maybe the words, and we are going to take like 1 minute 30. We are going to take the time to put aside all those feelings, put them in a box or in a bag or some place outside of your body. So if you drew them, or also can be words, and then we are going to take the time to draw ourselves like maybe you can choose to pick the 3. If you have 3 negative feelings, maybe you can pick those 3 and like take the time to feel, how does it feel to be without them? Does it make sense? Like it's something we can put aside. So maybe you are going to put aside the 3 most unpleasant feeling, because maybe if you're feeling very happy, we are not going to take this away. But maybe if you feel very anxious, we are going to try to put this anxiety just for this drawing into a box, and then draw yourself like, how does it feels just to cut with this bad feeling. 1 minute, so just very quick sketch. Just to, and often while we draw, we can feel what we draw. So if we put ourselves in a position of like, take a bad feeling away just for 1 moment and then sit there and putting it away, it doesn't mean you don't recognize, you don't leave the space, but just you make like a gym, like exercise to owning the feeling and putting it away. How does it feel to have both sides? And maybe then so you can choose to keep it or not, to recognize it or not. Oops. Okay. So how does it feel to take a feeling and just like by waving the magic wand and say, okay, I feel this, I stay with it, but I also can choose to take it and for a moment just to breathe, taking and putting it away. Does it make sense? Okay. So since we are in this new moon energy, we are going to take the time to I put down like in the exercise, I wanted to like make a list of things that we desire, but we are going to do it after. What we are going to do, since we are still in the emotion, is like we are going to do a basic list, or also if you want, you can draw your list like quick sketching all around. The top 5 things, when I say things, can be feelings, happening, people, I don't know, that you are most grateful of this past month. You know, we are doing the point at the end of this month, so we are going to start by the things we are the most grateful of. So it can be difficult, but maybe start drawing about those things. Maybe can help to make it other comes. If you find it difficult to start from the drawing, you can do as we always do, like start from the list. Today is like very open practice, so you can choose your own way. Okay, I'm going to put 2 minutes and we are going to draw the things happen, things, stuff, I don't know, in our life that we are grateful for the last month, which is not, I know it's not very easy, especially in this moment of most of us are in lockdown, or like France is locked down, Italy is like regional lockdown, so it's like very challenging. So, and if you can't find, can happen, just breathe and think about this question, and maybe image will pop up to your mind's eye. Can be friends, can be books, can be songs. Can be also things you have accomplished. Maybe you learn a new skill. Maybe you stay in the center, even in a situation that maybe could be triggering. Let's scan through your whole month, and one memory maybe will lead to another. And as you do this, feel the expansion sensation in your heart. Often when we concentrate on what we are grateful, like sounds a little bit low, I don't know how to say in English, like sugary, like, yeah, concentrate on what you're grateful and all is good. But actually, if you can experience it by yourself, like the more you follow what is good, like the good memories, and the more feels good. So like, enjoy this. Okay, we still have 1 minute to go. I'm doing this to Often I don't draw during our class, but ten seconds. Okay. And now what you are going to do is like, as we said about the new moon, we see what we did. We are grateful for things we did, but sometimes there are also things that need to be like to stay in the past, that maybe we have to say, no, this, I'm not bringing this to the next month, or I'm not bringing this, not necessarily like person or things, but can be attitude, can be doubt, can be fear. We can, during the new moon energy, we can choose to actively say, okay, I will not bring this fucking self-doubt to the next month. And probably you will do anyway, but the fact that we are going to make a commitment, we will see, maybe, and then maybe it will be helpful. So now we are going to take, okay, again, the time to draw, to list, to draw and list and draw the way you prefer, but all the things like you will leave behind. You choose actively to don't bring with you to the next month things, person, attitude, feelings, bad or good habits, I don't know, you know, and start from one and follow what pops to your mind, like a drawing lotto as we did sometimes, but instead of having words that I will say to you to draw, you just choose to. And every time you feel tension, remember to breathe and don't clinch, don't. And also maybe you want to use this as a reminder, things you want to let go for the next month to come. Maybe you want to come and visit this list again, or when you feel low, you can come and visit the grateful things the things you are grateful for list again. Okay, 45 seconds to go. Okay. Okay, so now the same, like in the same approach, so list of words or drawings or both, we are going to say, to take again 3 minutes to, if you can, it's maybe more difficult, but if you can list or draw your belief, like things you firmly believe are like things or concepts that are forming you, and in maybe you can use the drawing in the to apply in the way this belief about yourself feels true. Does it make sense? Like you can have this belief that even it's like everything is going to shit, like you are supported. This is your belief. Maybe you want to draw moments you felt like this during this month, or like even if everything is going to shit, I'm doing my example. You always will have ideas, you'll have your expression. Maybe you can write down drawings or list of things like this, or also like maybe you believe that in those moments during your life, like helping others it's important. Maybe you want to write down or draw ways you find to help others. This is more like abstract concept. It's not something you do or something you don't want to do. It's just something you feel true for yourself. Maybe you have just one, or maybe you have 10, maybe. Okay, let's go. It's more abstract, and for everybody can be different. I can make some resuming as a list of belief about yourself, which is not like a religion things. It's not believing. It's like things you know true about yourself. Maybe can be this, you know, like maybe you will always find a way, or maybe you are there for helping, or maybe you have I don't know, can be about what you do in your work, can be about people, can be about rituals you have to feel good, all the things that are true. Can also be like, I believe in myself. I believe, I don't know, is 1 minute to go. Twenty seconds. Okay, so last section of this writing, listing down, as you see, like what we did is like we went deeper and deeper and doing by listing or drawing very fast. But what we did is like we scan our body and we look at for feelings, for sensation. Often the sensation open up maybe to what we feel and make our, like, get us out of the mind, but into the body. And then we did a scan about what we just lived. Okay, things we are grateful, things we want to leave behind. And then we scanned more deeply, like inside what we feel. Ciao, vedo un bambino. So we get deeply into our belief, like who we are, who we know we are, or who we can see we are behind all the doubt and all the feeling and the sensation. So what we are going to do now, last list before going to the next exercise, is like we are going to use this connection of this moment for surfing this and say, okay, now I scan to the body, I see the past, and I know who I am. Okay, now get down to business. Like we are going to take like 2 or 3 minutes to write down ideas, like creative ideas, which, because we are in the new moon, so new moon tied things up, we clean things up to get back to project to what is coming. So we are going to take 3 minutes and we are going to write down or draw or write and draw on draw and write ideas. So can be things that pop up to your mind, like okay, next month I'm going to, I think it could be a good idea to walk around my building, or in the park, if you have a park not far, every morning, because can be, I don't know, or maybe can be, maybe what I can do with my drawings is doing prints, or maybe I can do a combo sale for prints and things, or maybe can be, I can write, I don't know, every ideas can be work oriented, can be creative, like work oriented in the creative space. And yes, like proposition is not like is not a wish list, it's like real ideas for your creativity. Maybe can be for your work, or maybe can be for your just creative expression. Does it make sense? Okay, let's go 3 minutes and let's down all the ideas we can have now that we are connected. And if it's difficult, just write down or draw the image that comes, and then it will make sense at the end. And breathe. If you, every time you feel you are thinking this too much, we are not in the head, we are like in the feeling. So like maybe you breathe and you write words that come up to your mind, or write or draw. Don't judge any image or idea who can come. You can always choose not to apply those ideas. It's just you write down what pops to your mind. 1 minute to go. Okay. So now what we are going to do, we are going to first thing, how do you feel? How is it going? Yes. Okay. So now, we have the ideas, and now we want to expand a little bit more of these ideas. So what we are going to do is like we are going to draw our telephone background for the next month. Even if the bonus of this month was the desktop of the telephone in the Patreon, but what we are going to do is like we are going to write down, since we are in this mood, we are going to write down up to 9 things that we desire to accomplish or to have, or for this month. Okay, can be silly things, can be big things, can be just a feeling we want to feel, can be just a person we want to call every day, or it's just can be things, feelings, action, whatever. We are going to write down those 9 things we desire for this upcoming month, and we are going to write and draw them down neatly in a clear page of our journal, so that then we can take a picture and make it our screen lock of the telephone, so that every time that you will check your telephone to see your time, to see your hour, or just to see notification, you will have your list. And then at the end of the month, we will see how this went. So you can choose to do something very basic. You can choose to draw a little frame, or you can do only drawing, so that only you will know what is on the desktop of your telephone. So we are going to take maybe, I don't know, like 10 minutes starting now, but it's like, so we are not like in a hurry. Write down or start drawing. I'm coming. I want to take a book. This attitude of going into meditation, or anyway, like calming the mind and feeling the body, and using it as a tool to having ideas, like having creative ideas, is a concept like all people who do meditation, they can use it. But I went close to this by reading a book by David Lynch, which is called Catching the Big Fish, because like David Lynch do, how do you say, meditation? I don't remember how is it called.
No?
Trascendentale, yes. Da dove viene? Oh, Elisa! It's you, ma da quanto sei qui? No. Ah, Elisa is here. I didn't realize. So David Lynch do transcendental meditation, which is like when you have a mantra or one word or something that you repeat. Eccoti, ora ti vedo. Ora non mi senti? Che bello. Hello, Elisa, that sometimes, Elisa, not the first time, but every time, like, there is some connection problem, but...
Adesso sì.
Eccoti, perfetto. So, and he do this, you know, he do this kind of meditation and use it as a tool to have ideas. And I wanted to read, but maybe I will just post some page on the Patreon because it's difficult reading in English. It's not very. Maybe I can read it while you draw, if it's okay. The introduction, he explain how is it goes, and for all of you here do like creative with creative mestieri, my English, with creative job, but also like with creative attitude. It's like we call getting in the groove or getting in the vortex. It's like we don't listen to the mind, we tune into the body, into our energy, and we use it to our creativity. So he said like ideas are like fish. If you want to catch a little fish, you can stay in the shallow water. But if you want to catch the big fish, you have got to go deeper. Down deep, the fish are more powerful and more pure. They are huge and abstract, and they are very beautiful. I look for a certain kind of fish that is important to me and that can translate to cinema. But there are all kinds of fish swimming down there. There are fish for business, fish for sports, there are fish for everything. Everything, anything that is a thing, come up to the deepest level, from the deepest level. Modern physics called that level the unified field. The more your consciousness and your awareness is expanded, the deeper you go toward this source, and the bigger the fish you can catch. My 33-year practice of the Transcendental Meditation program has been central to my work in film and painting and to all areas of my life. For me, it has been the way to dive deeper in search of the big fish. In this book, I want to share some of those experiences with you. And then he talked about different approach and ideas he had for different movie, and but it's like very, I guess it's very deep, and it's like you tell me if you have a question, but it like sounds very resonating, because when we stop the mind and we tune in this sensation, doesn't matter what kind of work you are doing, being in this connection, then drawing and creating feels like being in love, feels like from the guts. And so I guess it's a good concept for the graphic journaling to dive into. So we still have 4 minutes, and write your list of things. Can be big or small. desire for the month. Just to keep the fact of putting image on the back of the screen of your phone can be like a quick way. You can also, like, if you don't like to change the screen on your phone, you can only just write this list on a post-it and put it on the bathroom mirror. But since we are artists, I think it's interesting to draw it and make it also beautiful. Okay, 1 minute to go. Okay, was it enough time? If you don't have finished, you can continue. We have still few minutes, and maybe if some of you have as a question, or Elisa, since you are here, so happy if you have a question, or anybody, I don't know.
Hi.
Eccola.
Ciao.
Ciao.
No, I didn't, sorry, really, I'm not able to synchronize, but I'm happy that I just find the 10 minutes. It was
I will post the replay later. You will.
Yeah. No, for the mind and for everything was beautiful, and I didn't understand, but I just did what I have understood. Maybe it's wrong, but was okay because I draw a lot. So
Yes.
then I will listen.
Perfect. Like, always like it's, I guess there is no right way, since this became the more and more a practice we did for the emotional side. I guess that there is no right way to do it. Like it's just the occasion to do it all together, but perfect. And so I guess we still have a few minutes, so you can continue if you have question. And Barbara, what is behind you? Where are you? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm at the moment I'm in strike in Roma.
Ah.
This is which is her name?
I miss
Julie.
Rome. I want to be a strike too.
See, you have to come to maybe no one day to present some your book, I don't know, or make something here.
Yes,
could be nice. Because at the moment I'm here with the seal screen, because there is a huge seal screen. So we are running the seal screen here with other people.
Okay,
and
the picture, beautiful. Bello, che nostalgia. Rome.
I'm lucky to be here. See, I'm lucky to be here.
So beautiful. After all this, all this month blocked in South America for the COVID, so now you deserve it. You deserve your stay.
No, yeah. Even if today is the first time here, there is a situation. There is a sort of a benefit for prisoners. So it's a nice situation. So
of course, nice. Bello. Okay, and so as I said at the beginning, I will see the drawer, but also you, if you want to come next Sunday for like just a drawing session, just an experiment, because for the drawer I wanted to do like drawing exercises since the beginning, and I did some like drawing like as an illustration and journaling exercise, but I wanted to do like videos, and I realized that I'm not able to do videos if there is no one in front of me. Like talking to the video is very impossible. So next Sunday we are going to do this class just for drawings and see how it goes. And I will see you in next Sunday if you want, or in 2 weeks, and I will post the reply for everybody like very soon. And I can't wait to see your screen, your telephone screen, but if you want, send it to me or not, if as you prefer. And so is there other question? Is there a question or no, siamo okay? No question. I see, even if you can unmute yourself, and no, it's okay. So thank you. Happy new moon moment, happy new moon weekend. I hope you did enjoy this very intimist, I don't know how to say, kind of exercise. And see you soon. Love.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Ciao, Miss.
Ciao.